And Megan Marie, I'm a mental health wellness coach and spiritual energy coach. So, on this healing journey, us humans like to really complicate things. It's just part of the human condition as to what we do. We make things more difficult than it actually has to be. And in my own healing journey, one of the reasons why things took me so long to be able to overcome them is because the fact is I didn't want to acknowledge them. I didn't want to actually acknowledge that I was abused. I didn't want to acknowledge the pain. I didn't want to acknowledge the emotions. I didn't want to acknowledge the feelings because it made me feel like I was weak, because that's what we're trained and we're conditioned to do. But the reality of it is that you can't heal from what you refuse to acknowledge. And just ignoring it and thinking that it's just going to go away, it's not. It just festers. It just festers within us. And so you have to get to the point of that you no longer want to carry this. You no longer want it to be a burden, that it no longer is a weight that you want, because it's really not yours. You know, what was done to you was done, but you have to take the accountability to be able to heal from it. Your abuser's not going to come in. They're not going to come in and acknowledge it. They're not going to give you that justification that you're looking for. And so you have to justify, and you have to realize that your feelings, your emotions, your pain, and your hurt is valid, that they're true feelings. And until you can do that, you're really just running yourself around in circles, not getting anywhere. And that's why you can't heal, and that's why you can't let it go. That's why you can't release, because of the fact that you're not acknowledging the true depths as to what it did for you. One of the best ways that you can possibly do that is journaling. That was one of the biggest things for me, is when everything was really kind of shattering in my world and nothing really made sense to me. And it was just kind of like, how did I get here? Like, what happened? And it was because of the fact I refused to acknowledge it. I didn't want to resonate with a victim. I wasn't a victim. I'm better than that. But the only way that you're going to get into the mindset is that you're better than that is if you let it go. And so you've got to journal, you've got to get it out, but you've got to acknowledge it. If you really truly want to get over the pain and the hurt that you are allowing yourself to suffer with, you got to acknowledge it. You got to let it out.